Hello,
Hello.
how's it going?
Good.
Good, good. Nice. This looks like a small show today.
It looks like a super small show. I'm so excited.
Oh, hell yeah. What's going
All
on,
right.
Kevin?
Each person gets 25 minutes, okay?
Oh, dear God.
I'm just kidding. We're stall a couple minutes. This one's been our slowest one for some reason. I don't really know why, because I think because places are opening up and, Thursday night would be a pretty good open mic night if you're having a place.
Yeah.
Saturday, maybe you'd have booked comedians, but Thursday maybe open mic. Ellen, this is Ryan. Ryan's in Fresno. Ellen,
Yeah.
where are you from?
I'm in Manhattan, New York.
Manhattan. Nice.
Oh, nice. There's no, I thought everything was open back there.
Not quite, but little by little,
Okay, nice.
things are opening up little by little.
Yeah, I heard I have a couple guys that I work with that are comedians in Manhattan, and they seem to be doing some shows now, rooftop shows and Central Park shows. And I know a guy in San Diego that's been doing like the back of pickup truck shows. They pull a pickup truck up and the pickup truck is the stage.
Nice, nice.
It's amazing how people have adapted. It's just wonderful.
I know, and sadly, I'm dreading some of the things that we might be going back to, because I really liked the slower paced lifestyle. I don't want to get back to the point where it's like, go, get up, get the food for the kids, go. I kind of like it a little better, like everybody just kind of wakes up and does their thing, and the kids are in their room zooming to school, and I don't know. What's up, Tyler? Tyler, you're muted, but that's okay.
Hey, what's up, man? Sorry about that.
Hey, good to see you. No problem. How you been?
Good. Missed a couple of mics, but able to make it today.
Well, awesome. We're glad to have you. We got a big old whopping show of 3 so far, but that's all right. We can take a little bit more time to really have a conversation more than a presentation. Right, Ryan?
That's right. That's exactly it, Kevin.
So he gets it, man. He gets it. In Fresno, man. Fresno, people from Fresno are fucking funny, man.
I'd like to meet them.
Is that true? I have no idea. Is there many open mics in Fresno?
Honestly, Kevin, I don't really know. It turns out that there's like a whole underground that I didn't even fucking know about. I'm just now figuring out about it.
Well, nice. You can tell us all about it, and you can find your people.
Yeah, hopefully. I just gotta find. I don't know what is exactly open because like things around me I see people posting on like Snapchat or what have you that they're all at the bars and shit. But I don't really see anybody doing anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen. I have a feeling that as soon as it opens, everything's going to go wild. There's going to be bar fights everywhere. There's going to be tons of entertainment. Bands are going to be playing.
Yeah.
People are going to be screaming and drinking and running naked through the streets because everybody's been holding back for so long.
That sounds like a good Friday night.
It could be pretty fun. It could be pretty fun.
Kind of already doing that. Have you seen all this shit going down in like Florida and LA and all this shit?
You're in LA, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm from Miami. I moved here from Miami, and like all the friends out there, I mean, they're still going to clubs right now. They're going to like strip clubs and all this different shit. Like it's pretty much open.
Wow. See, I guess
they've been open for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I was out there in May last year, and they were. I don't think they even shut down yet in last May. So
yeah.
So many people are in denial. I know 2 people that died of COVID, so it's not something to mess around with too. I mean, one was a family member. I wasn't like close, and I had nothing to do with it. But still, it's not that far of a separation. And I got my first shot, and I'm finally feeling like, okay, I'm not going to be all paranoid when I go to Trader Joe's. It's be a little better, I have enjoyed not smelling other people's breath, because everybody has a mask. So
that's been one of my favorite parts about
Yeah.
COVID.
although I will tell you, I joined a YMCA during COVID, and there are girls that work there that run the desk, and I see them. I go 6 days a week, so I see them there, and I've never seen their faces. They always had masks, and I get them all mixed up because they're all like maybe like early 20s girls and there's like Latina or Asian or Filipino, but they're all, kind of darker skin, warmer skin, and I get them all mixed up because I've never seen them without their masks. I hope when they pull their masks down, they've got like, Billy Bob teeth. They're like, hey, I'll be like,
Oh, no.
back on. That's way better. I like it better.
Oh, shit.
All right, guys, we're going to get this show going. The order is going to be Ellen, Ryan, and Tyler. We get 5 minutes each. You don't have to use the full 5, but you can. Ellen, this is your first time here, I think. I haven't seen you here before. So
Right.
just give you the rules. We're going to do 5 minutes. At 4 minutes, I'm going to hold up the 1 minute left sign. If you can, every once in a while, glance at the screen so you see that. After that time, I'm going to say that's your time. When I say that's your time, don't panic, don't freak out. You don't have to do it. You don't have to say that's my time. You can just do a joke and say goodnight. That's it. This is an open mic. Please respect everybody. Please no stealing jokes. And if something seems like a joke, let some air out. All right. And you guys are all in your own places, so you can let air out any way that you find pleasurable, and make yourselves at home because you already are. Love that.
Kevin, what do you mean by let some air out?
Laugh, let some air out. It could be worse than a laugh depending on which end the air comes out, but I'm just saying, we want to be a happy group, not a what's it called? I don't know. So on that, I'm gonna go ahead and start the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cheerleaders and players, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. We're just glad you're here tonight being with us, sharing this little moment of human contact. My name's Kevin Comstock. On behalf of the entire Greg Bean team, it's my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you to our open mic. Make some noise. Woo! Hey, that was good. When another person joined, they felt the fun going through the universe, and they tapped on the link. They just followed it, and now it's Tim. Hi, Tim. How are you? Comedy is a dialogue. Comedy is a dialogue. Okay, Tim, that's okay. You're muted. You might be talking. You might not even be Tim. You might be just somebody with a fake name. I've done that too. I put Sally on here once. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first comedian. She painted her backyard blue, and now Google Earth thinks she has a pool. Put your hands together for Ellen Orchid.
Woo! Hi, everybody. My name is Ellen. I come to you tonight from Manhattan. Yay!
Hey.
I work as a psychiatrist. How does that make you feel? Let it out. Don't repress. Anybody here in therapy? I sure as heck am. Anyone in therapy but ashamed to admit it? Anyone hearing so many voices you don't know what I just said? I'll tell you, doing therapy in Manhattan is like applying Band-Aids at the Battle of Gettysburg. Very challenging. I'll tell you, there's nothing funny. Let's be clear. There's nothing funny about mental illness. That's why I have to do this. I don't like stand up because you get to stand up. I'm sitting on my butt all day listening to people's problems. What was I thinking? I could have picked a much easier job. It's really stressful, I got to say. Every day I go in, and I face incredible fear, sadness, rage. That's just the staff. It's really rough around the holidays. This past December, I worked on Christmas Eve in the Psych ER, That one night I saw 12 hypochondriacs, 11 obsessive compulsives, 10 pyromaniacs, 9 alcoholics, 8 anorexics, 5 crack whores. This patient came up to me. He goes, Doc, you got to help me. I'm invisible. I said, I can't see you now. You've heard of tennis elbow? I have shrink ear. So I really burn out. It's a shame because it's an interesting field. I got into it by reading Freud. Sigmund Freud, a genius, such a genius. He discovered the subconscious. No one else was aware of it. That joke is going to hit you later. You'll see. In Europe, they still honor Freud. There's a Freud Airlines. Did you know this? The plane has 2 sections, guilt and non-guilt. And the seats go all the way back to childhood. And the planes are shaped like a penis, and the other planes envy it. I am a divorced person. Yay! Yay, don't pity me. I'm ecstatic. I love it. Freedom, freedom. As they say in Star Wars, may divorce be with you. Although I don't care for the word divorce, how about certified pre-owned? Right? I think that puts a nicer spin on it. Every year I enjoy celebrating the anniversary of my divorce. I watch my wedding video backwards. Very therapeutic. It's a total undoing, right? First you see the bouquet flying back into my hand. We take the rings off. We look at each other and say, do I? Then I speed up the tape and they say, run, Ellen, run. You see me running. There goes the bride. Yeah. I'll tell you, marriage was tough. I found it tough. It started with the courtship. And in our case, that ship was headed right to court. And it's a legal contract for better or worse, richer or poorer, sickness or health. I mean, what other contract would you sign where you agree to contradictory terms? I wanted better, richer, and health. I'm sure that's what I circled. I mean, would you take a job and sign a contract? You'll be either the CEO or the janitor. Take a chance. Yeah. Well, anyway, I have 2 adult kids, so that came out of the marriage. That was a good thing. Do we have any parents tonight? Any parents here? No. Oh, yes, Kevin. Very good. How many kids do you have?
2.
Excellent. Excellent. And the rest of you, what do you do for aggravation? I'm dating now. It just got lonely. I go to the dentist just to hear a man say, open wide. I think that's my time. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ellen Orchid from Manhattan sharing stuff with us. I'm sorry you have such a stressful job. We've actually had psychiatrists in the class before, and one of them was just hysterical with the stuff that she thinks behind the scenes with people. It's just, I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys think in your head to keep yourself sane. This person, she couldn't take other people complaining because she has nobody to complain to. And oh boy. And I was just wondering, as a doctor, do you ever, this is what I would do. I would look at people and I would sum them up as their illness. I'd be like, oh shit, here comes bipolar hair eater. You know, I mean, I wouldn't know their names. I would know their illness to who they are. I'd be like, oh shit, this lady's a nag. Here comes the amputee with a really bad attitude. You know, I mean, whatever. All right. We're rocking. The show is kicking ass.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what's the name of the comedian that the other psychiatrist?
Oh, she's just an up and comer. Her name is Terry from her. She has an Israeli name. Her name is Terry, and she's in Alaska. That's what I can tell you. She's one of our students that studied with us for a little while, but it was a interesting point of view. It's always fun to hear different point of view. That's why stand-up's so cool, because it can be so personal and you can learn so much about people. And on that, I'm going to bring up the next guy. Ladies and gentlemen, people say nothing is impossible. The next performer does nothing all day long. Put your hands together for Ryan from Fresno.
That's right. That's right. Nothing every day, all day. I'm a welder, and that's somebody who gets paid minimum wage to go blind in their early 30s. Thank you. I'm a big fan of old music. And my friends trip out sometimes. They're like, I'm surprised that you even know who that is, because I have kids your age and I made them to that song. I hate going to Mexican restaurants, not because I hate Mexican food, but I mean, it shows just how little Spanish that I know when the only thing that I can pronounce is the number next to what I want to eat. I'm a pretty big guy. I don't exactly know how much that I weigh though. Like last time that I checked, I was 6 pounds 9 ounces. I am a big guy though. I'm trying to lose weight. I've been starting to eat a little healthier, and that fucking sucks. It sucks because, you know, I still have some of my fat tendencies. Like the other day I ordered a salad and told him to supersize it. My friends are trying to help me out in this endeavor to lose weight. Like anytime that they go out to lunch, they'll ask if I want something and then tell me to go fuck myself. I hate the time in between when I wake up and when I get home from work. Not because I hate work, it's just I hate being sober. As an alcoholic, one of my favorite places to be is the bar. And it's the bar's getting a little rough because every time that I go in, you know, I'm always getting head. And I'm not one to complain about getting head, but like it's all foam and no beer. I often travel for work, and I wound up in this Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn is a great place to stay if you have very low standards. Most hotels have a gym, you know, they call it like a fitness center or something like that, with dumbbells and elliptical. This place had stairs, and that's about it. I know that I don't look like the type of guy that goes to the gym, and you'd be right. Like the last time that I went to the gym, the only thing that I lost was money. I walked into work the other day and my homie came up to me. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Jose?" And that's not even my name. That's not close at all. He apologized, and I was like, "Dude, you know, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Always getting mistaken for the skinny guy. It happens." You know. My roommate sat me down and he was talking about, you know, you really need to lock down a source of passive income. And to his surprise, I'd already been doing this for about 2 years. That's why at the end of the month, he passes me half the rent. My parents are getting a little older now. My mom's got like old lady hobbies and shit, like gardening. Like, she's really into gardening. It sucks because she says it lets her spend more time with her babies. And as one of her babies, I know that she's just talking about her fucking weed. Like the last time, I remember when I was younger, my parents caught me with a little sack of weed, and it was rough. They sat me down. They were like, you know, we're not upset with you. We're just disappointed in this shitty weed. This is like green sawdust. What are you doing? That's all that I got. Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan. Thanks for sharing, man. Hey, I want to know,
Thank you.
what was the song that they made kids buy?
Suavecito by Malo.
Oh, was it? I was
Yeah.
thinking it might have been like, I can't make you love me when you don't, or just something absolutely ridiculous. Just saying, you got a real good opportunity for a joke there. Tell us what song, man, because you got an opportunity to tell us what song. That was great. It's time for the interactive portion of tonight's show. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen, and I want everybody to either come up with a caption or a hashtag. Here it comes. This was one that took place this week, so it is a current picture. There it is. Mine is, dude, whip a U-turn. I saw a Krispy Kreme. That's mine. Everybody, who else? Anybody got one yet? I mean, this guy tried to make a U-turn in the Suez Canal.
About 10 Imodiums later.
And this concludes the interactive portion of tonight's show. All right, let's bring up the next comedian. I can feel the energy. The energy's just percolating. I mean, it's insane in here. This is insane. Oh, man. Ellen, you're getting out of control. Calm down. All right. This next comedian has seen it all but can't remember any of it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Tyler Strauss.
Yeah, it makes sense, Kevin. Actually, I remember the first time I drank well, I blacked out. It was funny actually hearing Ryan brings up alcoholism, and you saw Ellen like lean in. It's like, oh, we're back to my day job. No, quick thing. So I learned something today. I learned that the lotion I used to masturbate, it's a little too slippery. Things keep getting out of hand. Actually, I have a question for Ellen. Ellen, if a schizophrenic masturbates, is that a gangbang?
It is.
Food for thought. I say a ton of things behind my girlfriend's back. Stuff like, you like that? Because I'm fucking her from behind her back. My girlfriend has a foot fetish. You know, she only has sex with guys with 12 inches or longer. So that's good for me. I used to be married. They told me I could keep half. So I chose the bottom. My ex-wife, no, she hates me. I think I left a bad taste in her mouth. The last fight we got in, she said, "What would Jesus do?" So I left and never came back. My friend and I only speak in movie quotes. So I was on my way to his place and he said, he called me to see where I was. And I said, "I'm close." He was like, "What movie is that from?" I said, "The one I made with your sister." He said, "I'm going to tear you apart." I said, "What's that movie from?" He said, "The one I made with my sister." I tried anal for the first time, and it was kind of like shoving a sleeping bag back into the bag. It was tight, but after some blood, sweat, and tears, I eventually felt him hit my prostate. It was a shitty experience. I had sex with a deaf girl once. I told her I was finished. She said, "Come again?" My grandma died of parasites. And we asked the doctor not to do an autopsy because we didn't want to open up that can of worms. I got hurt looking for love. I should have been looking at the road. Sometimes I wonder how much money did Big Ink throw at the dictionary to add silent letters to words. That's the biggest conspiracy I think of. But also, is every letter in Braille silent?
Dude, my head hurts. That makes my head hurt. I can't even get around that. A silent letter in Braille. Holy shit. They need to just spell everything different. How psychiatrist has a P? What? Okay, sorry.
Well, that's my whole thing is like, how do you, so they're going through enough, they're blind. You have to teach them that this letter K doesn't actually make a K sound at certain points. I mean, that's just unfortunate. I don't know. I wore a straitjacket for 3 years, actually. It was leather and it had heterosexual written down the arm. That nothing can come between a mother and her son, unless, of course, your sister volunteers to join in. I love my incest jokes. Yeah, my favorite dating app is Ancestry.com. But a Buddhist monk told me to think about nothing. So I thought, okay, starts with an N, ends with a G, easy enough. He said, no, don't think of anything. So I said, I'm not. I'm thinking of nothing. And I will leave you with, you know what? If this is a small enough group, I'm going to go with I wish I was black so I could say this joke, but my great grandfather was the first free man in Georgia. He probably would have been worth more if he could walk. It's a rough one.
That one's a little brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Strauss, man. We're going all the way down that incest road with you. Incest and touching a prostate, all that kind of stuff, man.
Keep trying to go away and somehow those jokes keep coming back.
Yeah, that's what we do on this show. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned a lot of stuff today. Today we learned about Band-Aids and Gettysburg. We learned about May the Divorce Be With You. We learned about ordering Mexican food by numbers. And if you want food, go fuck yourself. We learned that you like it from behind, that grandma has parasites, and the bottom half is better. And who's on first? You did like a who's on first with nothing. That was great. Anything, nothing, Who's on first? I don't fucking know. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for everybody. We had Ellen Orchid. We had Ryan. We had Tyler. My name's Kevin Comstock. It's my pleasure to be with you here 3 times a week. The Greg Dean stand-up comedy classes, open mic. We got classes starting next week. You have any hankering to join us? Our How to Build a Stand-Up Comedy Routine classes start next week. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter. You can join our Facebook group, or you can just go to our website, www.stand-upcomedy.com. Standupcomedy.com. That's where we are. Did you need to say something, Ellen?
Tyler, can I ask a quick question of Tyler?
Sure.
Tyler, I didn't get your last joke. You said, with the first free man in Georgia, it would have been better if he could walk?
He would have been worth more if he could walk.
Worth more. Oh, God. So he was a slave.
Yeah. First free one, like the first man to get away for free.
Check it out. You get to hear joke explanations here.
Okay.
It's like being at the sausage factory. It's like, oh, man, we see everything going on. Hey, everybody, take care. I'm Kevin Comstock. I hope you had fun tonight. I had a great time. We'll see you. Check back off in. All this and more from Greg Dean's stand-up comedy.